Hello, welcome to episode 3 of HTML tutorials for beginners. Today I'm going to be running through divs, lists and tables. So to get started, I'm going to open my solution in Visual Studio through my TFS, my source control, and I've obviously got my HTML page here. When that opens, as you can see, I'm using the same HTML file as I used last time, with the paragraph tags and the span tags and the I and the B's. And what I'm going to be showing you today is a cool element tag called a div, and divs are really useful for styling. Well, they're useful for a lot of things. Styling and doing, well, putting anything in a container, wrapping anything up, putting anything, it just makes life a lot easier. So if I say I put this in my div, I'm going to do a bit of CSS just to show what you can do with the div, but you don't have to do this. No, it's JavaScript. And I might as well show you this now. In my header tag, because I've got a style sheet, I'm going to put a link, obviously, because it's going to work like that. I prefer using external style sheets rather than doing your styling inside of your HTML page. I just prefer it that way. So do all this general link stuff. You can link it up to the style sheet. No, I'm not very good at writing typo. Oh my god. Type. CSS. And for my quick, I'm just going to put a selector of div. I'm just going to put back. That's orange. Put the background colour as orange. And that will just mean when we run it, it will show, it should colour that little box that box that we did that contained all the strings. It doesn't work. Here it is, changed colour, but it turns out what I tried is wrong. So this is what it will do. It will show you the box and what is inside of the div. And yeah, so that's basically a very quick version of divs. You don't have to put it around everything, in case you're wondering. You can. One sec. You can get that and sort of put it somewhere in the middle. Run that again. There you go. It will just show up there, wherever you put it around. So that's useful. And now the second subject is the lists. So I'll get to that in a minute. So I'm going to be showing you two different types of lists that you can put into your HTML code or your website. So I'm just going to put it here, and I'm going to create a div, because I always like making divs to wrap everything, and then this is an unordered list, and for an unordered list you have to put a UL, stands for unordered list, and inside of every single list you can have as many as you want, of these, but you have to have a list item, which is an li. So say we can put item not to item 1 in here, and you can just copy that down. I'm only putting 3 for now, but you can do however many you want. And the unordered list that's in a div, so that'll light up. Hopefully that wasn't anything important. And so you have your bullet points, because it's an unordered list, so it's not in any particular order. So that's useful if you just want to bullet point points. It's also useful for an unordered list is useful for a lot of things actually, such as making menu bars. You can use an unordered list, and with CSS you can do a ton of things, and you can create all sorts with it. I'm going to create another one, do a tiny bit of CSS for this, and I'm going to oh wait, style type, and you can do none. It's not equals, is it? It's colon, and that will show up. That'll show up as another list, but this time it will not have the bullet points on it. But I'm going to do another example of the list item, of the unordered list, and this time I'm going to have it with squares. You can do it with squares, circles, and I think there's another thing on none. So you can do all that, and I'm going to do square. You can also do symbols, which I've just found out then, which is, I assume, is with special weird symbols that you can get on HTML. So I'll run that again, and there you go. See the little square dots? That's good. Now for unordered lists, ordered lists, this is a list that you want to use very similar to the unordered list. It's ordered, so it'll have numbers in, or other things that'll make it ordered. So what you'll want to do to this is you'll want to get your div, put this in another div, and I'm going to stop this from running. And you will get your ordered list, and same again, you will put your list item in. Your list item obviously is the item inside the list, as it says in its name. So that will run, and yep, there you go. 1, 2, 3. And now for tables, what you need to do is, tables are useful for obviously putting data in, like any other database or table would really have in it. So I'm going to wrap it in a div. One sec, still running. And I'm going to wrap it in a div. And if it would let me do that, you put the table element in, and what you have to do then is you have to put a table row, which will obviously be the row of a table, and you put your table data in, which say you could put and then copy that, put that 1, 2 and 3, and you could have multiple rows. So if we copy that, put that there, we can have row 2, and this will all see, you'll be able to see what happens to this in a second. And when this runs, you will hopefully see a table, or you will see a table. See, there you go, you have your, it's a bit difficult to see because I've put the row 2 and the data 1, so I'll just get rid of that. And then you should be able to see it a little bit better. There you go, it shows you that's a bit inaccurate, but that's the end of today's tutorial, and come back for next time for whatever is next. And hope you enjoyed, hope I've been real help to you in your journey to being a great web developer. So goodbye for now.